Good morning! It's turned out nice again. It's Saturday, the 11th of April 2020, and you're watching KopTalk.tv. How you doing, guys? You alright? Yeah, I've been busy this week with the podcasts and stuff. The KopTalk podcast, Dunk Knows Best Podcast, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, etc., etc. If you want to listen to that, I do the both podcasts, the KopTalk podcast and the Dunk Knows Best Podcast. 5 days a week usually, alright, if you want to be involved with that. Many of you are. I've also been doing the live streams on this channel. People keep asking me, don't go live during the day, mate, because I'm bored senseless, with the lockdown and that. So, listen, on this YouTube channel, on the main page of this YouTube channel, once you click on my username, there's a little bell. Just tick on it, make sure it's the notifications bell, set it to all, and you're good to go. And don't forget, you can follow KopTalk TV on Twitter and Facebook as well, and then you're always aware of new videos and new streams. So, in a recent video, I spoke about the club's decision to furlough its staff. Since then, the club have obviously reversed on that decision, and rightly so. And I thought it was only right to make a follow-up video to that, just saying, well done. Well done FSG, well done the club, as Rafa Benitez would say, the club. And I don't want to go on too much about it, so this will only be 40 minutes long. But they made the right decision in the end. Now the thing is, right, I didn't like the letter that Peter Moore put out, because there was some justifications in there and what may happen and stuff like that. They're trying to justify it, which I didn't like. So I'd rather focus on the we are sorry, we got it wrong, and leave it at that for now. Now the thing is, if it goes on for months and months and months, no matter how wealthy a club is, they've got every right to protect their business. So, if this had been going on for, say, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and they'd made that decision to furlough staff or something, then I think people would have been a bit more alright about it. I think it was like, first opportunity, let's do this, save some money. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I didn't like, to be honest. So, long term, if you've got to change things, fantastic. But, the way it came out, I didn't agree with it. It's as simple as that, and I never will. Shame on clubs like Tottenham and Newcastle. They're the sort of clubs that you'd expect that to happen. And that's not because that's a dig at those particular clubs. I mean the owners at those clubs that are often criticised all the time, their ownership, right, for being tight with money and stuff like that. Liverpool Football Club has always prided itself on socialist values, if you like, and giving up, caring about people. So I was very, very surprised. Obviously, they were looking out for the staff. I don't disbelieve that. But I just think that it was the wrong decision at the wrong time. And that if we need to make that decision in the future, fair enough, right? I think most of you would agree with me with that. The other thing is that I will say about it all, I don't like the thing that the footballers have to do this. The footballers don't have to do anything. I think that should be an issue that you do individually, whether you want to contribute to something. If you start saying, well, the footballers, they should give up 30% of their wages or whatever, then the same should apply to other wealthy people. It's as simple as that. They should just because the footballers, they should give it up. No, it's wrong. I don't agree with that. I take my hat off. Well, I would, but my hair's a bit long now because of this lockdown. I like to get my hair cut every 3 weeks, so it's stressing me out a bit, guys. You know what I'm saying? Look. I don't know. Are we doing a grade 0 all over or what? What was I saying? Yes, so I've thrown myself off, haven't I? I know I was going on about footballers not being, forced to. That was it. Take me hat off. I remember. Take me hat off to. I was going to say Steven Gerrard, to Jordan Henderson. It didn't come as a surprise that he was behind this NHS fund that the footballers have put together. But you know what, guys? I didn't like the statement they put out either, because I just thought it was a little bit vague. Even, who is it? Lord Sugar mentioned that, said, great welcome, this and all that, but don't actually say much, It's like a player earning 150 grand a week shouldn't be putting in the same amount of money as a player earning 5.5 grand a week. So there has to be some common sense here, but is it a percentage? Is it, could someone put 20 quid in and that be considered the same as someone putting 20 grand in? Or will the players shame collectively anyone that doesn't take part? What if someone refuses to take part? Is every single player contributing? I'd like to see some digits. I'd like to see some digits and get more of a feel for it. Do you know what I mean? I know that they criticise, is it Matt Hancock, saying that he shouldn't have turned on footballers. But from how I saw it, he was responding to a question that was set to him by the media. I don't think he went out and went, "I've prepared a statement about footballers." I think he was responding. However, he could have responded in that with his answer at the time. Ooh, my camera's freezing a little bit. He could have responded at the time by saying, and also these people could do more. So I don't know. I'm not too sure where I think about it. What I will say is that Stoke City's owners, they donated £10 million to their local NHS hospital. That's the owners of the club. All right, 10 million, Stoke City. We've got the guy at West Brom, the chief executive there, has taken a 100% pay cut. So there is some clubs that are doing their best, and guess what? They are the most lucrative. So don't give me that shite that Liverpool Football Club are on their arse. In that letter, that who is it put out? Peter Moore, is that all the club's revenues dried up. All right then, so what about your YouTube revenue? What about your memberships revenue? What about, YouTube, you've got advertising, you've got memberships to your channel, you've got your LFC Go, is it called? I don't know what it's called, membership to your website. You have got a satellite TV channel, you have advertising on there. You are receiving money globally, worldwide, for people using the official tag on products that you're licensing. So it doesn't wash with me, guys. It doesn't wash with me. Now, I'm not trying to put the club down in the slightest. Why would I do that? I just don't like it when someone tries and bullshits you. Do you know what I mean? Like, come out and say, do you know what? We're losing millions here. Like, we really need to look at this at some point. And I'd be like, that, spot on. That's great. Of course you do. Yeah? And why shouldn't the club make money? But at a time when the country and the world is on its arse and people are losing their jobs, businesses. There we go. I need a new computer, guys. It's driving me nuts now. I've had this for about 2 fucking years, 3 years maybe. I need a new computer. What I was saying was, at a time when the country and the world is on its arse and people are losing their businesses, their homes, their jobs, everything, the last thing we want to hear about is some fucking billionaire owner of a football club putting the staff on its multi-million pound business on furlough. So anyway, let's try and stay away from that. What I will say before I go off is I'd like to thank those of you that have joined my channel. There's a join button underneath the video. You guys are making a big difference at the moment. And I've got loads of shout-out videos to do, and I promise you I will get through them. Fucking camera's frozen again. Some of you have been waiting quite a while, but I will get there. And also those of you that are supporting the KopTalk podcast as well. KopTalk revenues are down about 85% since football was cancelled. So I'm getting caught up in it as well. Do you know what I mean? And there's people worse off than me. Some of my mates are 100% no income. And I've literally said, another few weeks, Duncan, that's me done. My business is gone. So I just wanted to say a special thank you to those of you that are members of my channel. You'll see them in the comments. They've got a little green name and a little football next to the name that indicates how long they've been with me, like bronzes a month, silvers 2 months, I think, and golds 3 months or more or something like that. Quite a few of you have been stepping up, especially on the podcast as well. And it really is appreciated. My KopTalk members, all of you. Without you, I'd be on my arse. So I can't thank you enough for that. I really mean that, guys. And if there's anything I can do for you and your family, or anything that the website can do, you must reach out to me, because we've got a good community. And people will, we can chip in £1, £2 here or there. It soon goes in a pot. So if you're on your ass, you need to get in touch with me, and we'll take care of that somehow, okay? We've got a great members community. What I do need is a new computer, because this keeps fucking freezing on me. Do any of you sell computers for a living? Fuck me, I can feel a crowdfunder coming on. I can't go through this anymore, this sticking thing. I don't know if it's even going to work, this video. We shall see. It's fucked, innit? Never mind. Alright, so anyway, the video basically was to say, well done LFC for you turning on it. Don't pick on the players, they should be doing something. I would hate to be told, you have to do this. I'd be like, fuck off, man, do it off my own bat. I don't need you to tell me, So, but at the same time, I understand they can do a bit, but who's to say they are? Anyway, they're doing this fucking fun thing. I just want to know a bit more about it. That's it. Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'm going to play this video back and hope it's not too jumpy, because on my screen it keeps freezing. So, I've got my cum face for 10 or 20 seconds. Very realistic. Alright, guys. Alright, listen, I'm going to be live on KopTalk.tv over the weekend. Please do come along and join me. We have a fantastic time on there. We've got a great community. If you only watch the videos, you're missing out if you don't come and see the live stream. So if you're at home and you're bored, just drop in and have a natter. We talk about Liverpool, talk about everything. Honestly, you'll be very welcome. You really will, alright? Just tick the bell on my channel and follow KopTalk TV, no spaces, is the username on facebook.com/KopTalk TV and Twitter. Alright guys, hopefully this video will work and I'll get it online, and if it does work I'm going to do you another one, alright, because there's still some things that I want to talk to you about.